What's the one habit that ruined your 2024? Delaying studies? Doom scrolling? Overthinking? The secret habit you're too ashamed to admit? Whatever it was, one thing is for sure, you were running away from your fears. The fear of the pain of studying. The fear of facing the truth that you've wasted your time, your energy, maybe even your life. The fear of change. Is it running away from the things that really matter, exactly what we call procrastination? Why do we procrastinate? Because we're stuck in our heads. You've got so many things to analyze, so many imaginary conversations and scenarios playing out. You think, once I'll figure this out, I will start. The problem is, while you're overthinking, you've wasted the entire day. Your worst enemy isn't just procrastination, it's Shaytan. Shaytan turns your own mind against you. Think about it. Our mind, this gift that Allah has given us, is capable of building skyscrapers, solving complex problems, even making nuclear bombs. But left unchecked, the same mind will seek out problems where none exist. It thrives on overanalyzing, doubting, and delaying. Shaitan uses this against us. He whispers, think about it more. You're not ready, tomorrow is better. Convinces us that avoiding discomfort equals happiness. But the truth, that false comfort is an illusion. Just imagine for a moment if you had faced your fears instead of running from them. What would your life look like right now? If you had confronted the pain of studying, of discipline, of change, instead of escaping into hours of entertainment and scrolling, how much closer would you be to the life you want? Here's the hard truth. Every time you procrastinate, every time you run from what matters, you're reinforcing a cycle. A cycle that doesn't just waste your time, it wastes your potential. You know that bitterness you feel? That's your soul crying out because it knows you're meant for more. Now don't get me wrong, I've been there too. I've wasted days, weeks, even months chasing distraction instead of my purpose. And it's so easy to get stuck. We live in a consumerist world that thrives on keeping you busy with nothing. Advertising ads, chasing cars and clothes. The pull of content, games, movies, it's powerful. But here's the thing, you can fight back. How? The short answer, pursue pain, not pleasure. I know that sounds harsh, but hear me out. You've already chased so much pleasure. Hours of scrolling, gaming, binge watching. And where did it leave you? Exhausted, drained, bitter. The resentment builds and Shaitan whispers, it's too late for you now. Why even try? But that's just another trick. It's never too late. Allah's mercy is infinite. And as long as you're alive, there's time to change. Don't let Shaitan convince you otherwise. Here's something you need to realize. Sometimes life requires us to embrace discomfort. Remember a time when you thought you'd never recover from something? A heartbreak, a failure, the death of a loved one? You still remember it, but that heavy, crushing pain has faded. Why? Why? I don't know why. I don't know. Because over time, you stopped giving it power. The same applies to your regret. If you keep replaying it in your mind, you'll stay stuck. Instead, let go of the past and focus on the present. Stop overthinking. Stop arguing with your thoughts. Think about Jannah. Think about the reward of taking even the smallest step for the sake of Allah. Now that we've tackled regret, let's move on to what you can do to break free from procrastination and finally live up to your potential in 2025. Step 1. Stop waiting for motivation. Motivation is like a random guest. It shows up unannounced and leaves whenever it wants. Instead, rely on discipline and intention, Nia. You don't need to feel good to start. You just need to start. Even if it's messy, even if it's imperfect, start with Bismillah and take that first step. Here's something you need to understand. Shaitan thrives on your hesitation. He whispers, you're not ready yet. Wait until you feel inspired. But by the time you wait, you've already wasted an hour or a whole day. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, seek refuge in Allah from laziness. Laziness is Shaitan's playground. If you fight that initial urge to delay, you've already defeated him for the day. Step 2, focus on the first 5 minutes. Don't think about finishing the entire project, book, or task. Just tell yourself, let me give 5 minutes to this. Once you start, you'll find it easier to keep going. Momentum builds like a snowball. Step 3, Change your environment. If your desk is cluttered or your phone is within reach, you're inviting distractions. The same mind that overanalyzes is also easily bored. So work in a space that's clean and simple. Turn off notifications, and for